Hereford again, and today's training is on setting your preferred placement. As this organization starts to grow, we really want to make sure we minimize our mistakes when it comes to our team building in the binary compensation plan. So everyone should know at this point how to log into their back office or dashboard. So to set your preferred placement, what you want to do is click on the, as you get in your back office, click on the Coach tab. And then that now brings up the Coach dashboard, where there's a lot of different things that you can do here. I recommend really going through and learning this and playing with it. But to set your preferred placement, you click on Reports and Placement, click on My Preferred Placement. That page then comes up, and you're going to leave it on Set Preferred Placement. Pretty much 100% of the time, you're never going to put a placement ID in here because it automatically detects you as a sponsor. So if you think there's a reason you should, don't do it. Always consult your upline or top leadership first. But leave this blank because it'll just automatically recognize it as you. And then obviously we're teaching to build sponsor 1 left, 1 right, then 3 left, 3 right. It can be done in a various number of ways, but you eventually want to have 4 left and 4 right to be a diamond. So if I'm going to place the first person to my left, I would click here. I would select left, and then I would hit save. Okay, so that now means the next person that's sponsored from the front of my website is going to be positioned to my left side. Okay, and I'm going to draw that out for you here. So in the binary, you have you at the very top, and you have just to split your organization in half. You've got a left team and a right team. So the next person that comes to my website and signs up, the computer automatically is going to place them right there in my organization to my left. Okay. Now the next person that signs up, I want to sponsor to my right. So I'm an Emerald and I start receiving customers. I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to click on right. I am then going to save. Okay, now once I save it, then go back to this other screen here, guys. The next time someone comes to the front of your website, clicks on Become a Coach, guess where they're going to go? They're going to go in the first available position on your right side. And so it goes back and forth, guys. If I go then back and set it to left, the computer looks and says, okay, boom, there's somebody here. I'm now going to put the next person to there. If I sponsor another person left, the computer's going to look and say, boom, that spot's filled, that spot's filled. I'm going to now put this person over here. Same thing, spot filled, spot filled, spot filled. Put that person here. You always want to build outside left and outside right. And as long as you just have it set to left or right, the computer will automatically place to the outside in your organization. That's how it's going to look in the binary compensation plan. So remember, be very careful when you're doing this. If you have any questions at all, if you don't know what you're doing, make sure you call your upline leadership first, or the top leadership, myself, Ariana, anyone else, and let us walk you through this. Because if you make a mistake, you have to report it in the first 72 hours to make the move easy. So I always, once I sponsor someone, I go right to my back office and I make sure that they are placed correctly. Okay, now to make sure that someone is placed correctly, I'm going to go to the previous office view. So I click on Reports and Placement. I then go to the bottom left-hand thing here, click on Previous Office View on the Reports and Placement page. The new graphical genealogy is just very hard to read. They're changing that. So I go to the Previous Office View. I then click on Genealogy, and then I click on Graphical Genealogy. Okay, and it's going to bring up my organization in a very easy to see format. So if I place the person on my left-hand side, that person would show up right here in the first available spot. If I place the person on the right-hand side, they're going to fall to the very bottom of my right leg. And an easy way to get there is just click on Go to Bottom Right, and it brings up that last person. So go there, check to make sure they went in the right spot. If they haven't, call your upline immediately, and they will tell you how to get the problem fixed. But guys, we need to start minimizing the mistakes. So make sure you watch this. Have everyone that you bring on watch this very, very brief training on how to set the preferred placement and how to build the binary correctly. I hope this helps. Talk to you on our next training session.